We have the winners of today's second game, the 2A class winners, Beechwood Tigers, head coach Volker. Coach, will you introduce your two student athletes and then give us some opening remarks, please? The mic's on the table. Make sure it's on.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
To my left is Jack Meier, number 59. He played a little guard for us, a little fullback, a little bit of linebacker, a little bit of kick return specialist on a kick return for a touchdown, so did a little bit of everything. And then on my right is Flaherty, our running back, coming back from an injury, won the MVP. Didn't get to practice all week, but got him out there tonight. Super proud of both of these guys. We're fired up. We're excited.
Remarks on the game.
You guys must be cold. Focus on the game?
No, remarks on the game.
Remarks on the game?
Yes, sir.
We just won a state championship. We're fired up. We love it. You guys seem like you're cold. And we're not very. Come on now. Come on now. It'll be all right. Remarks on the game. OCAF is good. Made some remarks about us being a track team, not a very good football program. We took that to heart. It's number 18 for a reason. We pride ourselves a little bit in playing football and being good at playing football. We got a lot of guys that are dedicated, and they went out and showed it tonight.
Questions? On the corner, go ahead.
Chase, I think you finished this postseason with 16 rushing touchdowns in 5 games. Can you just talk about what got into you a little bit in the postseason? And then Jack, obviously that kickoff return for a touchdown. Talk us through that, and what a way to finish your senior season.
Yeah, the first few games we just ran through those teams, and the O-line did an amazing job. And then that last game, I went out in the second quarter, and Pap stepped up, amazing. He just picked up right where I left off, and then I was able to get out there today, luckily, and did good enough.
It was pretty cool, I didn't expect to come untouched after grabbing. I thought I was going to get clobbered with 11 guys running at me, so I didn't know what to expect when it came free. I honestly saw him in the shadows and knew I had to cut it back and to the right and just go for it.
Jay, you mentioned the day after the Mayfield game and through exit interviews what you guys needed to do to get here and finish the job, and a lot of that came with the word balance, and tonight I think that showed how balanced you guys were with both the run and the pass.
Yeah, these two guys are a big example of, they had exit interviews. Both of them kind of changed exactly what they were doing. Chase was playing both ways last year. We knew we had to get him off of the defensive side of the ball so that he could be the runner that he was all year for us. Over 1,500 yards, I don't know how many touchdowns, plenty of touchdowns, but he was our workhorse because we had a great offensive line and we knew Chase was going to be able to carry us a far way. Jack, similar concept, was a nose guard last year with 70-plus tackles. He wanted to transform his body, turn himself into a linebacker, did just that. It was unbelievable for us at the linebacker position, especially in the playoffs. He just keeps getting better and better. If he would have played linebacker last year at all, I think he would have had an even better year, but did pretty well. I mean, led us to another state championship on defense, so proud of both of these guys. They knew going into the offseason that they were going to make some adjustments. We were going to make some changes to get back to this game, to go win another one. These guys are just two examples of the guys that made those changes and allowed us to go win another state championship.
Question here.
Jay, obviously a lot of legacy here. You mentioned 18 state titles now. This is your first, though, as coach. You got a little while to catch up to Noah Mike, but what's it mean for that? What does this first title as the head coach mean for you? And I'd also like to talk about the legacy of this senior class, because a lot of these guys were part of a state title just 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I think that was huge for us. I'll start with the second one there. With our seniors wanting to get back to this game so much. Last year was a disappointment, losing at Mayfield in the state semifinals. They knew they wanted to get back to this game. They knew they wanted to go out as a senior class with the state championship, put a banner up on the wall, get their year etched into our plaques and everything like that. I'm just super proud of all of those guys. Our 16 seniors led the way. We had a bunch of juniors and sophomores step up. For my first, honestly, it's a relief. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, you can't be too excited. It's a relief to get number one just because of how successful this program has been. I know that that's what our goals are every single year. I'm lucky enough to step into this and have unbelievable players, an unbelievable coaching staff, unbelievable support system from the district, the community. Everything like that's unbelievable. I'm excited to be the head football coach at Beechwood and to bring back number 18 to Fort Mitchell.
Final questions? On the end there? There you go.
Chase, what would you say percentage-wise you were today, just in terms of when you took the field?
Well, to be honest, the first time I was running was out here today in warm-ups. I hadn't ran all week. I was in a boot on the weekend, on Monday and Tuesday, and so I just was going out there giving it my all. This is my last game ever, so I'm like, might as well give it my best. Go win another championship.
Last question.
Hey, Coach, I know Clay and James aren't here, but you know that connection was working this game. I think they had 4 third-down conversions in that first half alone. Was that something you were looking at during the week, or just, how did you see that unfold during the game today?
Clay's just done a great job all year of finding who's going to be open. Wasn't so much Fryman and Urban today. It ended up being Cusick on a lot of those important third downs, and they've just had that connection. It started in January. They've been working out Monday, Wednesday, Friday at about 5:30 in the morning, working out with all of those receivers, getting that connection, getting used to those things. They've been playing together for a long time, and you can tell. Clay has a tendency to just know where Jimmy's at all points in time, and James has been an absolute threat for us this year, both offensively and defensively. Obviously, Clay speaks for himself. Usually he's the one standing up here next to me, but that goes to who he is. He wanted a state championship. He didn't care how we were going to go about it. His numbers dropped a little bit this year, but he doesn't care. I know he's excited. He's holding that trophy inside the locker room right now, getting some pictures and everything. The mission's accomplished.